rub hair
do
out of
that?
my
I
face
know.
since 1997. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
That's how, yeah.
Okay. Well.
Wow.
Yep. All right.
That's
Well,
that's a long time ago.
it's a very long time ago. That's the year I graduated high school.
All right, we should start lunch break now.
Okay.
Because this is really bad. So
Well, welcome to Lunch Break, everybody. I'm Meredith, and I'm here with
hey, it
the
is
artist
Jay.
formerly known as Pastor Jay. Maybe.
The artist, can I be a symbol? Can I just change my name to a symbol and just the pastor formerly known as?
There you go.
Like,
I don't know,
we
but
got to talk about it though.
yes.
Like, we got to
So
talk about
why
what
don't you explain it?
Okay,
Explain
so-
it to everybody.
If you were there on Sunday, at least in second service, you saw kind of what this was all about.
Yes.
First service crew, I know you didn't get to see it. But Sydney Hyde, one of our recently graduated high school seniors who is now
Yes.
going off to college, came to me a few weeks ago, and she's like, hey, my last Sunday is August 4th. It's going to be the last Sunday till I come back, for break or whatever. I'm going to Mississippi State. I'm kind of nervous about going. I'm excited, but, all the whatever things. She's like, would you ever consider wearing a wig at church? And I'm like, of course I'll do that,
Yeah.
Sydney. Like
Yeah.
for you, like I'll do
Absolutely.
anything, like you name it. And so she picked out the wig, and I really thought it was going to be more like a mullet or
Oh,
something
yes. I
longer,
could have
or
seen
maybe
that,
like an
yeah.
afro.
Yes.
And then she handed me this, and
And it works.
I don't know. I got it's driving me bananas.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You done with it?
Okay. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
It itches.
Yeah.
Like it really. Like I can't even. I
Yep.
don't know what to do with that.
Uh-huh.
So the. See, now I'm still feeling like I got hair on my head. This is so terrible. Although I did kind of like having hair.
I mean,
it was pink. I know it was
yes.
like whatever, but I don't
bring
know.
back memories, old memories,
does.
old
not
memories.
and not always good ones. So, well, that's a whole nother story.
Okay,
I'm not going to tell
you're
that
not
story.
gonna tell it
It's
today.
just too,
You
it's
second
too much.
guessing
Yeah,
yourself.
I am.
Okay.
Sometimes
well, second thought.
on second thought, let's just not talk about
Okay.
that Easter pageant.
Oh, okay.
Moving
Maybe
on.
if they're.
What?
Yeah.
Why are we outside?
That's
Let's-
a great question.
we're
Let's
gonna
move on
segue.
to that.
Just
I mean, let's talk about the obvious here. We are outside today,
nice.
and we're on our playground.
Yes.
Why are we on our playground, Jay?
Well, if you can see behind me, we have started to do something just fantastically exciting and amazing. At the end of last year, at the end of 2023, we had a generous donor contribute a good sizable donation for a playground. We have talked about having a playground here at Northwest, a commercial level playground for probably since
Years.
they built the building before my time, 18 years
Right.
ago. And we've always had a great space. It's always been wonderful, and the kids have always had a ton of fun. But it's been missing that playground structure.
Sure. Yeah.
And so this family donated these funds, and so now we've spent time with the team figuring out, okay, what are we going to do, what's it going to look like, and how are we going to get it installed. And now it's construction time.
Yes.
And I'm so excited because very, very soon we're going to have this really nice commercial playground to go along with some of our other playground pieces.
Yes.
We're going to add some more mulch out here. Eventually, we're going to get some shade, we hope.
Right. This is just phase one.
This is
right?
phase one, right? We hope to get some shade out here because it gets a little warm.
It is. There's a nice breeze today, so it's not too bad.
Right.
But yes,
It does get a little
does
roasty,
Get warm.
Especially like around noonish on Sundays. It gets a little hot, but it's just going to be this amazing resource for moms of faith
Yes.
and for food pantry clients and for Sunday mornings, obviously, of course, preschool stuff. I mean, it's just going to be
Yeah. When we have our church-wide events, barbecues, and
Yep.
things, it'll be
yeah.
here.
Oh yeah. And
for
so,
that.
which I mean, and we've got some of those coming up. We've got several things coming, and
We
so
do.
it'll be such a blessing to have slides. And one of my kids saw it the other day as we drove in, and they're like, "A play place? We're gonna have a play place? Like someday soon? Yes, we're gonna have a play place." So.
Yes. That's
pretty
exciting.
It is exciting. I'm very
is.
excited.
Well, let's talk about some of this, especially one church-wide event that's coming up
Yes.
soon. This week is just it's a normal Sunday for us, right?
It
I
sounds
wanna
weird. It's
I
just a
think
normal
just
Sunday.
a normal Sunday, but
Yeah.
it's a normal Sunday.
Normal Sunday.
But the week after,
Yes.
what's happening? Tell us a little bit about what's going on
the
that Sunday.
18th, we've got a whole lot of things happening on the 18th. First, we've got a guest preacher. So Doug Lucas from Team Expansion is coming, and he's going to share with us about unreached people groups. And he's bringing what we call the Wall of Unreached People Groups with him. It's this 48-foot long wall that's got an interactive piece to it, and you're going to be able to hear more about just what God's doing all over the globe, what God's doing through us here at Northwest, because we've partnered with some Team Expansion ministries to reach these unreached people groups. You're going to be able to interact with the wall, hopefully choose a people group to pray for. Last time we did this, I don't know, 6 years ago, I think, somewhere in that range, and my eldest daughter picked a people group. She still prays for them.
Of course she does. It's Hannah, isn't it?
It's Abigail.
Okay,
I know.
well, that doesn't surprise me that Abigail does
16-year-old,
either,
I know.
but I know Hannah's your prayer warrior.
She is. But she's been praying for that same people group, and it's so it's exciting. So that's in the morning, and then that afternoon we've got our retirement party for Cheryl.
Yay!
And so it's going to be a
luau.
It's a luau theme.
It's a luau.
And so I'm excited for it. I think we've got grass skirts available for people. We're going to have
do.
a photo spot.
Yes.
We're going to have just some amazing food. Our food service team is putting out some food.
Yes.
It's just going to be this incredible party.
It's going to be so much fun.
It's going to be fun.
And soon, stay tuned, because we will have ways available for you to love on Cheryl and show your appreciation in the works. So just stay tuned for that too.
28 years
I know.
serving here at Northwest, and
know.
a lot of it's been behind the scenes.
It has.
She's handled financials and the calendar and just some of those administrative tasks and functions that most people don't normally see, but are so vital. We wouldn't function without it.
Absolutely. And she's been doing all of this training with Miranda, who's going to be fantastic, who is fantastic and is doing a great job. But I know Miranda's also glad that she'll be able to, that Cheryl'll still be here to answer any questions, because Cheryl just did so much.
She did.
And I know Miranda's trying to write everything down and absorb all of the Cheryl wisdom, but it's 28 years worth.
Right.
And so glad that Cheryl's still going to be here to answer questions and whatever, because Miranda it's a job that she's taken over.
And that's something Cheryl said in our staff meeting this week was, a lot of people are asking, okay, so what church are you going to go to now that you're retired?
Right.
Well, this is still Cheryl's home. This is her church. She's going to be here.
Oh, yeah.
She just won't be working in the office.
No, she's just going to.
But she'll be that resource. I know we've already talked about, okay, when the year end comes, maybe we'll put Cheryl on as like a consultant for because we got to close the book.
We can do a contract with
just say, hey, for Christmas money, Cheryl, why don't you?
That's right.
There's just so much.
It's so much that she does.
Yeah,
so.
people just don't even see. So that's on the 18th, right after second service.
Yeah.
We are going to give you an opportunity to express your gratitude to Cheryl in a tangible way. We're going to do some really cool stuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. Again, it's a luau theme. It's going to be outside, under the drive-under, in the foyer. Wall of People Groups is going to be open. And we also, one more thing on the 18th.
Okay.
There's a lot on the 18th.
There is a lot. I'm excited.
We kind of teased it last week.
Yes.
With the worship pastor search.
Right.
On the 18th, we have someone who is going to be leading worship for us.
Okay.
That, let's just say, we've been having some very specific conversations with.
Okay.
Some detailed, in-depth conversations, so to speak. And so that's all I'm going to say about that between now and the 18th. But you're going to want to be here on the 18th.
Yeah.
For
so much to look forward to.
It's going to be so good.
I know. It's just going to be a fun day.
Yeah,
so.
it's going to be fabulous.
Yeah. And as you come in, probably you'll smell all the good food that the guys will be cooking too.
And maybe the playground will be done.
Maybe so.
Ooh, that'd be cool.
We'll see.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Okay. That's a lot to look forward to.
It's a lot going on.
So much good stuff. Can you briefly tell us what you're going to be preaching about this Sunday then?
Oh, yeah. So this Sunday, we're obviously still in Sermon on the Mount.
Right.
We're going to talk about forgiveness, because I know, right? Contained within the model prayer is forgive us our debts as we forgive those who forgive our debtors, forgive our trespasses, whatever.
Right.
And then at the end, right after Jesus finishes the model prayer, he says these strange words, verse 14 and 15 of Matthew 6. He talks about forgiving other people, and the measure you use to forgive others is the measure of forgiveness you receive.
Right.
And so kind of raises that question of, okay, well, if I can't forgive that guy, am I not forgiven then? Well, then what? Like, okay, so what do we do there?
Right.
And so it's going to be really good. We're going to talk a lot about forgiveness, obviously, but also, forgiveness and reconciliation are different. You can forgive and not be reconciled. And we're going to talk about some of that because, that's a big question for a lot of people. And
it is because life is messy.
It is. Oh, man.
Life's
so messy. And so it's going to be real practical, a lot of really good things as citizens of this kingdom. What do we do when people wrong us?
Right.
How does that work?
Okay.
So
I like it.
It's going to be fun.
Hopefully everybody's been rising to the challenge and saying
praying the Lord's Prayer,
the model prayer every day.
Hopefully it's now Thursday, so that would have been Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this should be day 4.
That's right.
So if you haven't remembered, or maybe life got busy,
right? Which again,
it happens.
Does.
Maybe now's the time to do it. Maybe today, tomorrow. Don't miss out.
Yeah, and let us know in the comments if you liked ending the service with the model prayer, because maybe we'll do that again.
I thought that was super cool.
Yeah.
Personal opinion. I thought, but add that to the comments. I thought it was really great. I loved it.
Yeah, good. I'm glad. All right. Well, thanks for being here, Jay.
I'm excited. It's so
the
good.
pastor formerly known as Jay, with the wig and everything.
We're gonna work on a symbol. I don't know. I'm gonna chew on that for a bit.
Well, some people, I have to tell you this real quick, sent me pictures of like celebrities in wigs, like how Jimmy Fallon has his skit that he does where he's dressed up like a teen girl.
Okay, right.
And it was like, you need to put this one up next to the picture of Jay in the wig and say, who wore it better? And let people comment.
It's going to be a thing. Like, my predecessor, Ron Mobley, he had the sweater vests.
Yes.
Maybe I could do the wigs.
Oh.
No.
We'll work on that.
Okay. That's all right. That's fair.
We'll work on coming up with something.
Maybe put that in the comments as well. Like,
right.
what could that be?
What could your thing be? Okay. All right. Thanks, Jay.
All right.
And thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next week.